Hello and welcome to the final game of the 2020 St. Mary's MLK Showcase, game number 22. Here from St. Mary's High School, where the McClatchy Lions take on the Woodside Priory Lions and the Panthers. Excuse me. It's been a long day here. McClatchy comes in the game 16-2, 4-1 in the Metropolitan Conference out of Sacramento, California. Head coach Jeff Otta brings the team in that scores 64.9 points a game, gives up 40.3 points per game. Starters for them: number 3, Emma Felix. Number 5, Jaden Wallace. Number 11, Samaya Beatty. Number 23, Kayla Formil. Number 24, Sarah White. For Woodside Prairie Panthers, they come to 8-5 with a 1-2 record in the West Bay Foothill League. Their head coach, Buck Matthews, brings a team in that averages 54.1 points per game, gives up 36.8. Their starters: number 5, Dominique Robson. Number 10, Benita Diata. Number 22, Annabelle North. Number 23, Anaya Amu. And number 30, Layla Nye. Lions will be wearing white uniforms with red numbers, while Woodside will be wearing black uniforms with blue or white numbers and blue trim. And as I said, Jeremy Hurtado here with Lauren Goodman, bringing you game number 22 on the event, number 8 today. Lauren, what do you expect here?
You're going to see a lot of pressure from both teams. You're going to see a defense intensity that's unmatched, but it's going to be great for a last game. You're going to see potentially a lot of shooting from McClatchy. So it's going to take a lot of defense by the Panthers to play extremely strong to prevent that.
McClatchy comes in. They've hit 192 three-point shots here so far this year. 192.
They shoot the ball.
That's not how many they've attempted. That's how many they've made on the season. Three-point shot up and rattles around. Doesn't go. Rebound by Beatty. Her shot falls away too. And Woodside Priory on the wing on the outlet. On the other side, Woodside, they average 29% from the three-point line. So it should be an interesting contrast in styles here this evening. Layup doesn't go. Foul called on the play by Annabelle North. Another thing to look at is Woodside has 8 players, while you look at the McClatchy, they have 14 players on their bench. So depth could become an issue at some point as Felix misses the first free throw.
And there is a lot of talent on the Lion bench. They had 2 D1 seniors graduate last year. So they got some same players returning, but they're just young and learning new roles. And we've been talking about that all literally to showcase. A lot of teams regroup. They got a lot of young talent, but it's always about figuring out what's your new role the coming up year. It's never going to be the same.
Shot up, rolls around and goes by Annabelle North. North picked up her dribble, was looking for someone to give it to.
She didn't even realize she was open.
Nobody was around her, so she just turned and goes, okay, I'll shoot it. 3-point from the wing, off the mark again for McClatchy. McClatchy from Sacramento, California, up there by Warrenville.
Sacramento is my city. I love to own that. I work hard enough to report on it. Got an opportunity to play there, represent my city in multiple section championships as a player and a coach. So couldn't be more prouder of how my teams in Sacramento are playing right now, and the performance.
Foul on the floor called against number 23, Hannah Hall, or Vermeil rather. First foul on McClatchy. Double dribble called on the Panthers. That'll give the ball back to the Lions.
And we're seeing a three-quarter court press, a 1-2-2, but now the Lions return with a turnover of their own.
5:44 left to go here in the first quarter. 2-0. Panthers over the McClatchy Lions. 3-point shot on the way, good by Annabelle North. Senior averages 7.8 points per game. She's got 5 already here in the first quarter, and we got a timeout called by Jeff Otta. Not happy with his team. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV. We're back live here. 5:26 left to go here in the first quarter. 5-0 our score as Woodside Priory Panthers are up over the Lions of McClatchy. Drive, kick, 3-point shot, nope. Hesitation, lays it up and in. Nice job there by Vermeil. Touch foul called on the Lions. Samaya Beatty. And that was, again, unnecessary on the defensive side of half court.
Now the Lions
ran up and grabbed her.
They play very similar to St. Mary's as far as picking up full court, creating steals and turnovers. So they're going to foul.
Layup good by Beatty. So she makes up for it there.
It's just how they foul is important.
5-second call now on the inbound. Turns the ball back over to the Lions. You can't do that.
Turnovers building up.
Lions drive baseline, short. Rebound off to Anaya Ogman. I think it's Ogman.
And I like the patience right now by the Panthers. They don't have it fast. They wait. They try to execute, weave.
Rebound by Dayate. And then she misses it. Comes off to Beatty for McClatchy. Drive, lays it up and in for Firmino. She's got 4 of the 6 points for the Lions.
And the 2 seniors leading the way. Vermeil already secured the scholarship, but
Beatty called for her second foul. She's going to have to go to the bench for a while.
Grabbing the waist unnecessarily. Get in the position. If she would have jumped to the ball side strong, she wouldn't have been in that place to be behind her, to have to reach behind her back. But comes in the sub.
Kamina Griffin checking in for her.
And Griffin is a good spot player. Has been playing really well for the Lions coming off the bench. Obviously the tallest player. And see, instant offense here as Felix gets the tip. But Rump goes with the finish.
Steal, layup, basket again for her. Now she's got 4 as the Lions have a 10-5 lead. Prairie on the other end, layup up and good by Sydney Donovan, a sophomore, 5'6". She averages 24.6 points a game.
Ooh, another sophomore standout.
Oh, there's some numbers on this Panthers team. Robson averages 25.6. And then Diati there, who hits the basket, she averages 23.5. So there's no shortage of numbers coming from the Panthers.
Well, when you got 8 players, you got to play big.
15 drives, lays it up again. 6 points for her so far. Now pass goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. 2:41 left to go here. 12-9 our score. Early as the Lions have a 3-point lead.
And that was on the last couple Lions buckets to Maria Rump, freshman.
Lions swinging around. Now down low to Griffin, who has it taken away. She gets it tipped it over to her teammate. 6 on the shot clock. Now it's taken away by Donovan for the Panthers.
And we see McClatchy right now with the extended pressure. Griffin on the basketball. Hopefully she won't get picked up for
Bad
the reach and
spacing
foul.
by the Panthers. And we're picked up a foul on the Lions.
You see Coach Oda right now screaming at his team to stop fouling.
4 fouls already on the Lions here. We've got just under 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
And a big part of it is because their hands are down.
Inbound comes to Suniski Kartik for the Lions, or the Panthers rather. 5'7" sophomore. She only averaged 13.6 off the bench.
Oh.
Only.
Only.
Yeah.
Another sophomore only.
Drive, going to the basket, going to the line for 2
And
is Anaya Ogman, and she averages 14.3. So, like I said, these Panthers will put points on the board. Free throw up, rattles off.
Augman not able to connect on that one.
Second free throw up and good. Now 2-point game. 1:38 left to go here in the first quarter. Turnover. Steal by Kartik. Her shot comes up off the backboard, but rebound comes off to Deoden, has taken away, and then the Lions throw it away. Almost said Lincoln. Last game, same uniforms, different team.
Yeah.
As the Lions to throw it away. That's the problem with doing 22 games in a weekend. You kind of get confused sometimes on who's out there playing. Shot up, long for the Panthers. Comes off to Dalze for the Lions. Now she has it almost stripped out of her hands, but the shot goes up. Short. Rebound comes off of the Panthers and goes out of bounds. Checking in, number 5, Robson, and number 22, North, for the Panthers. As we go under a minute left to go in the first quarter, 3-point shot up, long, comes off to Augman.
And the Lions get in there running jump, and it's automatically a steal for New, but she loses it. And we just trading turnovers here. Want to clean the game up. It's still close and in reach.
3-point shot on the way. Rattles off, no. Rebound comes off to Rump for the Lions. Laurent push. Nice look, but it doesn't find a receiver. And Donovan brings it back. 3-point shot on the way again. Another flat shot.
Good box out by G there.
What? Good box out.
And you see that? Hold the box out.
Can we get a replay of that, Luis? No. It's his long afternoon too. He didn't get that one, but good box out. That's something, new foreign for Lauren to say here.
Very foreign, but that's something that McClatchy, they do very well. Is they're extremely disciplined, more than most, especially from the supporting cast. That was a good, strong box out. G's been that height the entire time she's been in high school, so she knows that if she wants to be on the floor, she has to do the intangibles sometimes. Famil tries to throw it up, is not successful.
Into the first quarter, our score, McClatchy 12, Priory 10. This broadcast of St. Mary's MLK Showcase is brought to you by Erica Westhoff Performance. Help your athlete reach their full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. The fourth annual All NorCal Games. This All NorCal Games return April 5th, 2020. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/ANG for everything All NorCal Games. Straight Sports. For custom uniforms, go to straightsports.com for more information. McClatchy up 12-10 here over the Panthers as we get ready to start the second quarter. And yes, there are some college coaches that have been here all day. Two. You see Nevada walking by. We got William Jessup. Gonzaga was in the building a little while ago. I'm not sure if they're still here. But Cal State, East Bay.
Still in here.
San Francisco State. Looking around. So still opportunities to play in front of important coaches here for these players.
Any opportunity is a good opportunity. I couldn't complain not one bit. Every chance I got to play in front of college coaches, I took advantage of it, and these players have done that all weekend long. It's just been coaches in and out, cycling through that door, and players playing big.
McClatchy to inbound the ball here. 7:45 left to go, second quarter of play here.
And we see a 2-3 zone.
Final game.
By the Panthers.
2020 MLK Showcase here at St. Mary's High School.
And I understand why, because McClatchy, as they shot one and wasn't able to hit on that one, they shoot the ball extremely well.
Steal there by Wallace. Gets it back for the Lions.
And we're waiting for this player to kick off. Saray White, another one of the sophomore standouts.
3-point shot up and
Counted.
Good by Robson. Gives the Panthers their first lead of the game. Second lead, they were up 2-0 early. Jada Wallace answers back for three of her own. Taking the lead back for the Lions. Nice bounce pass to get Donovan open. Layup attempt is no good, but we got an offensive foul called on Donovan. Turnover gives the ball back to the Lions. You see here they do a good job of getting it in the middle. Then the bounce pass to break the screen. Should have stopped and shot. Instead, she tries to lay it up. Nice little jump stop there.
And even though she might have not been in the right position, the extra arm push off.
Instead, like to see her get the jump stop. Just boom. Jump shot. But nevertheless, she turns it over. Block shot by the Panthers. Ogman. And it goes out of bounds. And it'll be Panther ball.
Good length by Ogman. We're going to have some good matchups here.
Timeout.
Nice size.
Called by the Panthers. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV.
Athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
.6:21 on the clock here in the second quarter as we come back to live action. Panthers down 15-13 for the Lions.
And the Lions come out in their pressure, immediately creating a turnover.
Baseline drive, now kick out for three. Nope. She drive. Tries a wraparound pass, no good.
Too tight of a
Taken away by
space.
Ogman. 3-on-3. Tries to go up. Block called on Felix.
Good attempt by Imani Felix. Try to take the charge there. And it's all about the thought process. Try to attempt to take a charge. You're not blocking the shot. So try to get in the right position. And she's going to get that more than none. But good attempt there. Short.
Broke the Cardinal rule there. Saved the ball under her own basket, but it went to her home player. Layup, no good. Rebound comes off to the Panthers.
And White falling short.
North hit the first 5 points of the game for the Panthers.
She came off strong as she cuts to the basket there with
Boom.
the layup.
7 now on the evening for her. Panthers say we may only have 8, but we're going to play hard.
Oh, they're extremely well coached by Buck Matthews. Does a good job to get productivity out of his girls, put them in the right situations, and here we go. North on the replay. Just cut to the basket. Nobody guarding me. Get an easy layup, and it's a lot. Focus and concentration on the layups. The biggest thing right now, McClatchy, let it go. They're calling fouls. You're missing shots. It's absolutely fine. Have to keep your composure and stay in the ball game. Don't get upset. As you see a bonehead play right there, turn the basketball over.
3-on-2. Back to Donovan. Up off the glass. No good. Rebound, though, up and good for Ogman. 5'8" junior. She's got 3 now.
Ogman's playing really big. I like her already. Nice size length.
Ogman with the basketball again for the Panthers. Gets it up. North. Now into the front court to Robson. Robson gets it over to Nayu, and she puts it in for the Panthers. And they're up 4 with 4:40 left to go here in the first half.
In the zone. Being impactful on the Lions right now. They can't get anything to fall.
I like that play there by Nayu. She pressured with her hands and backed off and let her shoot it and agitated the shooter. Donovan, rebound, shot, no good. Comes off the rump.
And I was waiting for the call there.
Me too. Foul called on the play by
And
number 22, North.
Grab the rebound and just let's go.
And see, that's where I would almost rather you give that up. You're not going to block it. You're not going to keep her from scoring.
No.
Just let her have it. Move on. I mean, especially you only got 8 players on the team. You got to use fouls wisely.
And it's important about how you contest the shot. If you just put your hands up and play aggressively, maybe you don't block the shot, but maybe you can alter it. One thing Rump's really good at is altering her body, changing her body, hanging in the air, and see how many more fouls she can create as she misses on the second. But really talented freshman, and they're going to have to do a good job if you're a Panther to not foul, to not put your team in a situation where you might have to go too deep in the bench.
3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound comes off to Beatty for the Lions.
Beatty comes back.
Rump. No good.
Nothing in this second quarter has really fallen for the McClatchy Lions as Rump tries to get a steal there.
Wild shot, no good.
And
Rebound
I'm worried
comes off.
Beatty tried to swat at that when she has 2 fouls. She can't swat at anything right now.
Yeah, there's really an art to learning how to play with fouls, too. If you're a player growing up, as you move mature, you learn, okay, I gotta relax here. I can't go crazy, can't contest everything. As you see, Rump, drive, kick, and then
hand check, and we're in 1-1. Good job, Rump, knocking it down. And again, Rump's just a freshman.
back iron doesn't go. So 1 of 2 for the freshman, and then the foul called in the front court, and that could be on 11 as well.
And we're back in the bonus.
It is on Beatty, so that's her third.
And she's sitting for the rest of the quarter.
1-1 here for the Panthers. First one, back iron, no good. That's her first free throw attempt of the season. McClatchy. Lincoln head coach just walked by, was talking to us, so again, he gets the Lincoln in my head. Ball tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Lions. North to take it in for the Panthers. Home run ball, thrown a little out of control there. Picked up by the Lions for Meal. And then hand check called on Artique.
And Rump back to the line. Pretty much been the story for McClatchy in his first 5 minutes or so. Now she's 50% splitting for her first 2 attempts.
Misses the front end.
And McClatchy has to do a better job of finding their shooters and getting them with their feet set. As that was a better attempt, better look, but then nobody is back. Look up. Way to find her. Got to make that layup.
Got to finish if you want to pull the upset, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she had a wide open basket and didn't make it, as you see. Panthers set the inbound. She drives up. No good. Follow, though. And we're going to shoot free throws as Ogman going back to the line. She's 64% free throw shooter, 38 of 59 on the season, as you see. Her come up with a rebound here and then gets fouled. Going up. Ogman back iron. Second free throw, rattles around, doesn't go either. Rebound comes off the white for the Lions. Hesitation dribble. Brings it to the corner, now behind the back. .15 on the shot clock. White drives baseline, out of control. Draws a foul on the Panthers. Got bailed out there. She was out of control.
And I want to see that go quicker. Moving is kind of like slow motion right now. She got to get a strong pump fake. If not, pull the trigger.
My bad. I will see the replay there, and she got hit. That's what made her fall.
Clubbed,
I thought she tripped on her own. but she ran into the defender.
I'm glad she's able to knock in her first points. Really can score whenever she wants to, but she has to change her mentality. Just a sophomore, and her role has changed significantly from last year. So,
second free throw doesn't go. Augman with the rebound for Panthers as they still hold a 1-point lead, 19-18 our score.
Too much hands and back to the free throw line.
Back to the free throw line. Augman again, a 64% free throw line. Missed both of them last time. Makes the first. So 64% means she should make the next two, right?
Yeah. Something like that.
I mean, 3 out of 5 is 60%.
Pretty good.
Doing math late here on the.
Yeah, on the fly. I like it.
See? Statistics class playing off.
Show us your worth, Jeremy. I appreciate
Statistics class paying off there.
Show us your worth, Jeremy. Let them know.
21-18 our score.
And now we got a 1-2-1-1 press from the Panthers. Full court. And they have so much length at the top. They go extremely big. Put a speedy person in the middle. Fermel going to have to make a play. White able to rebound, and this is where she got to put the motor on.
3-point shot on the way. McClatchy still hasn't hit one yet. Drive. Nope. Doesn't go. Rebound. A lot of contact. We just let them play here as we go late in the evening.
Yeah, a little bit of contact on that one. Just a little bumpity bump.
Get the ice bags ready.
Oh, it was a lot of ice. Just walking in between the gym, taking some breaks. It's been a lot of ice, a lot of bangs out here, but it's all worth it.
Celia Chappelle checking in for the Lions for the first time in the evening. Wallace hits the three, ties it up, and there's the first 3-point basket by the Lions. I came in talking about how they've made 192, expecting them to shoot. They've shot them, but they haven't made them. And we have a timeout here by Woodside. We'll be back after this 30-second commercial break on NorCal Sports TV. .1 left to go here in the first half. All tied up at 21. Good game so far here as we reach the final game of the evening here at the 2020 MLK Showcase here at St. Mary's High School. 22nd game overall, the 8th game of the day. Seen some quality basketball plays. We have a drive down the baseline. Shot comes off. Now up to Chappelle. Her shot doesn't go. Rebound comes off. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Lions.
And
gives
again,
the ball to the Panthers.
So many of the Lions, just sophomores, subbing in right now. And on both sides, the same thing. That's where the maturity level has to step up. We've been talking about sophomores literally all showcase, so we can't make any excuses. You just got to play big
Now
when
here,
you get the opportunity to.
Priory has a shot to take the last shot. I could actually hear the coach say, we're going to take the last shot. So we'll see how this works out.
Communication is key.
Donovan, 3-point shot, comes back at us, Elise. Heads up, buddy. Time expires at the end of the first quarter. Our score, McClatchy, 21. Woodside Prairie, 21. here on NorCal Sports TV. We'll be back with some stats and second half action after these messages on NorCal Sports.
Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today. Finding athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Yeah, there you go. I like that better.
Yeah, we can't throw her out just yet.
In fact, I'm going home. She has to finish. How's that? There you go.
Now you guys, who do you guys work for?
NorCal SportsTV.
Okay.
So, we've been here covering all the games the whole time.
Yeah, I was over at
Edison
yesterday, or
Saturday.
all the days started.
Trust me, I know. We're back here as we get ready to start the third quarter of play. Score tied, 21-all. Lions over the Panthers here. Lions get the ball to start the third quarter. Lauren, what'd you learn over there hanging out by the coaches in the book?
Right now, the Lions, they can't make a shot. It's not about their execution. He's not really worried about that. It's the fact that they can't make a shot. So hopefully they were able to warm up really hard. They pretty much traded off. McClatchy scored 12, obviously, in the first and 9 in the second. Not what they wanted. And Woodside scored 10 in the first, 11 in the second. So that's how we got to the tie ball game.
That's why you're the best in the biz.
And
Shot
again,
up. Doesn't go for Panthers.
Beatty trying to block shots. She can't block shots right now. It's
No, and if I'm the Panthers, I'm going right at her, knowing that she's
trying to block my
she
shot.
wants to come and block my shot. I'm going to let her. Hopefully she gets called, and then she's going to go back to the bench for an extended period of time.
And that's a part of her maturity. Something that she needs to work on is being disciplined down the clutch because her team extremely needs her. She's one of those seniors that's been around the entire time on varsity since a freshman. But you see here, weak side rebound by Saray White. Or Beatty finds White to get to the line.
Yeah, it was more of a ping pong ball effect out to Beatty.
But Beatty, she's so impactful, so sparky. Another unsigned senior looking for another opportunity.
Averages 12.2 a game, 7.9 rebounds.
To get there. And she plays extremely big. She plays post right now for McClatchy. They don't have any real post, but she can play really inside out. As she gets to the next level, I know her game will develop, but she has to play smarter. That's where I want to see her grow in her game is, have the IQ to know when to not block shots, know when to kind of keep your hand out of there, but also bring the presence because one of the biggest things about her game is she plays extremely good defense. As you see the knockdown for Roberson.
Robson. It's okay. It's late in the night. Seeing letters that aren't there.
Oh, we got a ball game on our hands, and I love it.
All right, let's not let this one in. Let's go like 4 or 5 overtimes, huh?
Yeah.
Put it out there right now.
I'm shooting for the overtime right now.
We haven't,
just letting everybody know.
22 games now. We haven't had one go overtime. We have to get one.
We have to get one overtime before the end of the showcase. And
You
I
would think that the percentages would just.
This would be a really good game to do it.
You would think percentages would say that you do that many games in a weekend, you would see one, right? Had a couple close ones, especially
Almost.
today. Had 2 today that could have went overtime. Drive. Body foul on the Panthers, sending White back to the line, as you see. New picks up her third. So a little foul trouble now called. Or a little foul trouble for the Panthers. White. First free throw up and good. 19th free throw made this season. McClatchy, interesting. They only put how many free throws they've made and how many three-pointers they've made. They don't give you enough information to kind of get a full scouting report, just a little bit.
You don't need to know how many times I shoot it. You know,
Right.
everything's a secret.
Always. Coaches are always
Yeah,
like that.
everything's a secret with these coaches. Even though all I have to do is come watch you play one time or watch your broadcast on NorCal SportsTV.com.
Right.
Where I can subscribe and have all of the games.
And I
but
can do all the stats from home off the game.
yeah.
But
So it's no point. And a lot of coaches, especially college coaches, have been talking more to high school coaches about putting their stats in, having their stats accurate, because then, okay, we got 4 weeks, and let's see this foul before we go any further. For Mill picking it up. But a lot of coaches don't put their stats in, and then they want to wait until the last week of the season to put their stats in for awards. Like, no, I can watch you one game and see who's going to be the leading scorer, who's your top three.
no, in fact, it's funny. I talked to a coach about that at the last big event I did, where Central Catholic a couple weeks ago, right before Christmas, and they said, we won't even, if their coach isn't going to put their stats in, we feel they're lazy enough to do that, we're not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
We won't even recruit their kids then.
Yeah.
And so it hurts your kids as a coach.
People
to do
don't
that.
understand that as a coach. It's not a secret how many points you average or how many. I mean, I understand not putting your shot attempts in there, but I think you should still have a general average of what you do just to have it readily available. Like,
I agree.
they should be able to go on Max Preps and check it out. But here, foul, and you see they try to get Beatty at the top.
But yeah, he just said if you're going to be lazy about it and not put your stats in, then I assume your players aren't worth me going to check
And
it
I
out.
promise you, high school coaches that are listening to me, AAU coaches, they are calling you lazy by not putting the stats in.
Exact word he used. I'm not making that up. That's the exact word the coach used.
Good, strong play by Beatty.
So,
And she's getting checked right now for the extra.
just a PSA.
But here's a spin cycle. Okay, get off me then.
So,
Yes, they definitely think you are lazy. I mean, I don't know what else to call it.
free throw doesn't go, but off the hands of the Panthers. Lions will give them their chance here to take the lead. 5:10 left to go here. 26 all, our score.
And lastly, about the stats thing. You watch film, you're taking stats. You are game planning for your team. You know your team stats. So you can put them into the computer. That little second does not take that long for you to put it in, as we see White try to get a three off, not able to.
No. I do them for football, and it takes me literally 5 minutes to put them in max reps.
It literally takes 2 seconds once you have a legit system in. As you see the weak side rebound here by Vermeil, White shoots the three in the corner. Vermeil goes over the back.
Because as you said, we already know, because we do them through huddle for football.
It's very simple. Huddle. Check it out. Amazing. If they want to be one of our sponsors. Amazing tool work. I'm glad that they got Huddle for basketball now. It just makes it so easy. You don't even have to literally do your stats. I mean, spreadsheet looks all nice, and all you got to do is input it into Max Preps. Beatty with the steal.
I don't know about basketball, but in football, we push a button, it does automatically.
Automatically.
First lead of the ball game since it was 10-6 for the Lions, as Beatty showing her maturity and importance to the team.
Coming on
Gives them
strong
the
right
lead.
now. And she knows this opportunity is still in the gym for her to get to the next level. I know William Jessup, she did an unofficial there, and they're still here.
San Francisco State still
San
here.
Francisco State's here, and San Francisco State right now, coached by a Sacramento in Sheldon grad, Tasha Smith. Kudos to her. Team's doing really well, and they got a couple Sacramento players that have really played big, and she's really focusing on getting a good group of freshmen in and just recruiting you after your freshman year at that level, and it's really paid off for that team. So
Long Beach State still in the house, too.
Long Beach, strong program, doing really well.
So there's coaches here, and they're not hiding. I mean, you can tell who they are
No,
when you're looking
absolutely
around.
not.
But 28-26 our score. Shot comes off to the Panthers.
And these players are so young. I mean, if you just want to get on the radar, want to get on somebody's recruit list, is another foul by McClatchy. And they called that one on White that time.
Her first.
But if you really want to get seen, you just got to play big when they're there. Play big when they're there. Be consistent. Have your stats in, coaches. so they can know what this player can bring. Offensive.
Offensive foul. Easy call. That's her fourth.
Uh-oh.
And again, a little bit of foul trouble for a team that only has 8 players. Can't afford to lose too many.
No, and they just lost all their size, really. They still have length, but just a bigger body and new.
As you see the foul again on the replay there by our great crew led by Luis Rangel.
And you see McClatchy trying to spread the floor. Another
Ball out of bounds.
turnover.
Luis takes over for Dion I. Dion goes over to Modesto with our other event. So, again, multiple events going on here on NorCal Sports TV all the time. If you want to check out all the information and find out what's going on, just hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Little shot clock problem there for the table, getting it taken care of.
And it's been a long weekend. Started on Friday. 5 games, right?
Yes. 5 games on Friday,
9
9 games on Saturday,
8 games today. And we do it like champions.
And the people at the score table have been here the whole time, too. So they understand problems happen with the score combo. 20 on the shot clock.
And you see
Panthers.
McClatchy travel.
Travel. Liked it. I like the play going at Beatty if I'm the Panthers. Rump on the drive, kicks it out.
And the Lions trying to find some real rhythm. They haven't been in rhythm at all today. Just really having to scrap, and sometimes that's what happens.
Ball. Possession arrow stays with the Lions.
When your offense isn't really going or you can't make a shot, sometimes you just got to hustle the game out and do the intangible things, do the things that are not on the stat sheet to keep yourself afloat. And both teams are doing that right now because there hasn't been really just a run of series of buckets. But G knocks it down in the corner.
Second three-point basket of the night for McClatchy. 31-26. 5-point lead. Ties the largest lead of the night, and there's another travel.
And the turnovers steadily building up. Still, Panthers in a good position. But they can't give up any more threes for sure.
Panthers get the ball back here. New shot clock.
And we see McClatchy picking up full court. Rump playing on the ball. But Ogman just a little step faster, a little step longer for sure.
Layup up and good for Diade.
Ready to pull for Mill. Short.
Diade with the rebound. Hands it over to Ogman.
And the Lions have been having to play a little different. They want to shoot the ball, but having to do some different things today. And you see
Block
Beatty
shot.
with the block.
There by
Come on
Beatty.
out.
Handing out Wilson burgers.
Krabby Patty.
Krabby Patty. Wilson burger. Coined by our good friend Chris Babcock.
Oh, can't change. Good recovery by Rump.
3-point shot. No
Somebody
good.
got to run with her.
Carry.
Oh,
Saw
yeah.
it there as it happened. Great view for us coming right at us.
Just a little turnover.
Yep.
Trying to push the ball out. Good thought.
Results in a turnover. 1:22 left to go and counting. 3-point game here. Been an interesting game. Lions' depth hasn't seemed to affect the Panthers of yet.
They are in extreme shape.
3-point shot by Donovan. Ties it up. 31% three-point shooter. 14 of 45 on the year coming into the night. She knocks it down there, ties it up. Now she gets her hands on it. Almost gets a steal. As we go under a minute left to go in the third quarter. Rump, high off the glass, no good. North with the rebound. Panthers got a shot to take the lead here. Augman, blow by, drive, doesn't get it to go. Rebound, though, up and doesn't go, but we're going to get 2 free throws.
It's a lot of missed layups. I think I'm going to have to keep track the fourth quarter. A lot of missed layups. Difference in the game. Nobody really able to get one to fall, but
Augman
Diata
blew by her, didn't get it to go, and then Diatti had a chance to follow and didn't get it as well. Got to earn it at the free throw line here. First one hard off the backboard. Diatti, 64% free throw shooter. 14 of 22 coming into the game. Second free throw up and good. 1 of 2. 50% from that trip.
And I was saying about this Panthers team, they're just in extreme amount of shape right now. They don't seem too winded. They play very smart and conservative. They know when to pressure and when to fall out of it.
I think we got delay game warning on the bench there as they
Got
spill
some water.
Yep. So not really a big deal.
Easiest way to get a delay of the game, though. Water on the sideline, eventually gets on the court, eventually becomes a delay game.
Tipped away by Augman. Breakaway. Lays it up and in from the left side with the left hand. 34-31, closing out the third quarter here for the Panthers. Shot up and good. Nice shot there by Felix for the Lions. Cuts the lead to 1. Last shot opportunity for Panthers. Donovan, 3-point shot. Oh, all around the rim and no good.
Beatty, good strong rebound. Got to look up. Good if it goes.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Our score 34-33. We're back after this on NorCal Sports TV.
Athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today. Athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task.
And we're back here as we start the fourth quarter of play. Panthers up 34-33. An exciting 22nd game here from the 2020 MLK Showcase at St. Mary's. Couldn't ask for a better 20th game, huh?
No. It's close. It's exactly how we want it. We got two teams really battling it out, trying to get a victory.
And you know, one thing I'm going to say is neither one of these teams are from here. But yet you still got probably, 150 people in the crowd.
Yes. Well, McClatchy travels really well. And
ball tipped away by Donovan. Layup attempt up and good for her. But I'm just saying, I've cleaned the neutral site games, and especially the last game of the night. Maybe not the people who stay around and hang out, but this has been a pretty decent crowd, pretty vocal crowd. As McClatchy hits the shot there by Beatty, cutting it back down to a 1-point game. So it kind of helps the players, too, when there's little noise in the crowd.
Yeah.
Now, steal by McClatchy to Lazy. Over to Wallace. Shot no good, though, and rebound comes off to the Panthers. Seems to me this is the first time I've seen both these teams play, but while looking at the stats, McClatchy really hasn't had the night that they usually have.
No. Not scoring wise. Shots not falling. And you just got to make adjustments. Sometimes your shot's not going to be hitting. How are you going to make a change in your game? You don't only have to shoot threes to win. And this team is so tested and been really through the wrenches for the last 10. So Coach Oda and the staff has got great chemistry and expects high expectations of this team.
Ogman. Oh, travel call. Vaughn Felix. I thought Ogman got bailed out there because I thought she was going to pick up a defensive foul.
Created the turn.
Yep.
But
you
no,
see,
just not ready to shoot. Got to be ready.
you talk about McClatchy being tested. Last year they lost to Bishop O'Dowd, 75-38. Okay, look at the score. But in the regional finals of the California D1 state playoffs, so they played some basketball, finishing 28-5 last year. So like you said, they've seen the playoffs. They've been to the Sac Joaquin playoffs. They've been to the state playoffs. So nothing new to them there at McClatchy.
Not at all.
On the other hand, Woodside, they lost to Oakland High 55-54 in the regional finals of the D3 state playoffs. So again, they're a team that's been to the playoffs before. Maybe not all these players here, but a lot of them have been to the playoffs.
Yes.
They've seen the playoffs and the
Know what it tastes like, know what it feels like, know the expectation in the changing season. And
so another great matchup here at the St. Mary's MLK Showcase.
And this is a perfect opportunity for it. Just think, February 14th is the last league game. It's right around the corner. We'll have playoffs that week. So teams got to really start locking in and figuring it out.
Right, we're a month away from playoffs. Block shot. Oh, foul called on the block.
Ooh, let's see a replay.
Giate thought she had it.
Good find by Rump
Nope.
in the body.
Absolutely.
Came across the body.
Good look there by our replay cameras. Again, showing the absolutely right call by the officials. It's amazing how often the officials are correct. They don't get to see the replays. They don't get slow motion. But yet,
No, they've been pretty dead
95% of
on.
the time, they make the right calls.
We've had
in
some good
full
crews.
speed.
We've had some very solid officiating in this entire showcase, as well as some veterans. We haven't had a lot of good refs. It's been a shortage, but we see another knockdown by Donovan.
Giving their team back the lead.
For Mill.
39-37, 5
Try to
left.
respond, and she
Boom.
does.
Answers right back. Here we go. Crunch time coming up. 4:57 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 1 point game as the Lions lead the Panthers. Oh, Nayati just leaves it off the rim.
Way to have her head up.
Nice job
Good
by
finish
Beatty.
by Felix.
Nice job by Beatty finding Felix. 3-point game as the offense will start to pick it up here as we come down the stretch in the fourth quarter and we get a timeout called by Woodside. And we'll be back after these. Actually, we're going to keep it right here and remind you that the St. Mary's MLK Showcase is brought to you by Erica Westhoff Performance. Help your athlete reach their full potential with elite mental skills training. Learn more at ewperformance.com. The fourth annual All NorCal Games. The All NorCal Games return April 5th, 2020. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/ANG for everything All NorCal Games. And then Straight Sports for stand out from the rest with custom uniforms for straightsports.com. Sport Stars Mag. Go to our website for prep sports coverage. Basketball rankings updated every week. SportsStarMag.com. Meeting rooms on demand. Now with 2 locations, 24-hour, 7 days a week availability and rates starting at $40 an hour. Go to meetingroomsondemand.com for locations and availability near you. .424 left to go. 3-point game. Woodside trails McClatchy. Steal by Rump. All alone, lays it up and in.
Way to take her time and finish that one.
You can see Donovan upset with herself there, giving that away.
And the freshman coming on strong right now.
Ogman spins, finds the shooter outside, gives it up. Gets it back. How many times are you going to get it before you shoot it? Diate says, I'll take it. Wide left. Rebound comes back to New. She's back in the game. Ogman, pull-up jumper, good. 44-41. Three-point game. Beatty, turnaround jumper. Gets her own rebound, but ball tipped away. Stays with McClatchy. 3:21 left to go.
McClatchy got a break there, keeping the basketball, but here comes North.
North checking back in for Diati. North, one of the two seniors on the team, 5'10 senior Annabelle North, averages 7.8 points a game. 3-point shot on the way from McClatchy, wide left. Rebound doesn't go. Fight for it now, and it's taken away by Ogman. Ogman, a 5'8 junior for the Panthers.
And she's playing super well. 9 points.
Layup goes.
Oh!
Wipe it away. Offensive foul called on Annabelle, or Ania Ogman. Wipes the basket away, and we stay a 3-point lead here.
And that definitely goes in the favor of McClatchy. Got to be ready to shoot. White knocks it down for three.
Huge basket there by White. Then we got a timeout on the floor for Jeff Otta from the McClatchy Lions. And we'll be back after this message on NorCal Sports TV.
Athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
47-41 our score, 2:49 left to go. 6-point game after that made three. So big turnaround there as the Panthers get the basket wiped away on the offensive foul. And then the Lions come down and hit a three. 5-point swing.
Trying to run the play here.
New off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound.
Ooh, good hustle by North.
Good job by North there to get it and throw it off of the defender. And she gets another possession for the Panthers. 2:31 left to go here as you see the replay. North doing work there.
Gets in the right position at the right time. And that was good hustle by North. Uh-oh.
Donovan, shooter in the corner, back iron, no good. But Ogman fights for the rebound, saves it, and it gets
Where's
back out.
the Lions? They got to hustle on
Robson.
that.
So
Not
now
one white jersey.
Two possessions here. The extra possessions for
Here
the
comes
Panthers.
White. Good
White
steal. Show me something. Good finish.
8-point game. Huge there. We go under 2 minutes. Panthers down by 8. Got to get a score on this possession. North works around the screens. Picks up her dribble. In trouble. Now she gets it over to New. New almost travels. Shot block. Gets it back. Goes back up with it. Doesn't go again. And Beatty with the rebound. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes back to the Panthers. Hello. Possession error goes to the Panthers. There we go. Officials get it fixed.
I was like, it didn't move at
I'm
all.
like, both of possession arrows say to the Panthers. I didn't know what was going on there.
It's a little confusing sometimes, though.
So 1:39 left to go. 8-point game again. Panthers got to get a score here on this possession.
Yeah. It's mandatory.
Now they're going to change it to white ball. I don't understand how.
Officials getting it straight. There's no problem with that.
So they must not have changed it last time on the clock as long as you can think of.
And they turn it over.
Panthers say, okay, fine, we'll take it back.
Lions, 10 turnovers.
Ogman lays it up, no good, foul on the play. And so she's going to go to the free throw line. Anaya Ogman, junior, 5'8", as we see the replay here. Rump called for the foul. Ogman, 64% free throw shooter. Hits the first. Diade checking back in for New. New has 4 fouls, so probably offense, defense, substitution there. Second free throw up and good, so 64%, but hits both there. And then we have a turnover. Nope, almost turnover. Ball last touched by the Panthers. So if you're the Panthers, do you start fouling here? 125, you're down by 6.
Absolutely not.
Do you wait till under a minute? They do foul. I don't know
They
if it was
fouled,
intentional.
but they didn't need to.
Yeah, I don't know if it was intentional, but sends her to the line to shoot 1-on-1. Sends Felix to the line, shooting 1-on-1. She's made 13 free throws on the season. First one short. Rebound comes off to the Panthers. North has it. Up to Ogman. 3-point shot on the way up long. Rebound by Diade. Back up with it. Gets it to go in. Timeout called by the Panthers.
Good strong rebound by Diade.
1:08 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back after these messages on NorCal Sports TV.
Athletic college scholarships can be an overwhelming task for athletes. It's essential to utilize experts and former college coaches who know the ins and outs of college recruiting. At Recruiting Boost, we help prospective student athletes navigate the recruiting process from start to finish, ultimately helping them earn scholarship opportunities. We don't rely on cold emails or large databases. Instead, we have direct contact with college coaches. Contact us today.
Left to go here in the fourth quarter. 4-point game. McClatchy up over Woodside. Priory. Don't forget to stay tuned after the game to find out who will be our NCS TV Summer Camp Player of the Game. Lauren Goodman will interview them live here after the ball game. Drive, shot up and good, and honestly, that was close to being a 3-point play for the Lions. 6-point game. 45 and counting left to go. Panthers got to go soon. There's a screen. Drive, baseline, lays it up and in, doesn't go in. Rebound by Donovan over to Ogman. Ogman shot, no good. Rebound by the Lions from Millie, and then she's fouled. And that's going to send her to the line for 2. Her 4th foul on Ogman. Remember, Lauren Goodman picks the NorCal Sports Summer Camp Player of the Game, so if you don't like the choice here this evening in any of the games, you can go back and send letters to her. That's Goodman, Lauren. Free throw up and good. First one, second one, no good. 7-point game. Ball goes out of bounds by the Panthers. So, but it was last touched by the Lions. They were deflected. So, last chance of opportunity here for the Panthers. 3-point shot on the way. No good, wide right. Rebound doesn't go. Hogman goes over the back, and that's going to be it. 10.5 foul. Sends Wallace to the free throw line. And you see chances there for the Panthers, but they didn't get to go down. Oh. Whoa. $10.5 left to go. Again, if you don't like the choice for the NorCal Sports Player of the Game, don't forget. Oh, we got a technical foul called here on the bench. Wallace, free throw up and good. She's got 7. Balanced scoring, though. You got 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 for McClatchy. Nobody really jumping off the board. Now Wallace has 2 more free throws, has a chance to get to 10 for McClatchy. Back iron, no good. So last free throw here for the Lions. Up, rattles around and goes in, and it's going to be white ball inbound, and I believe that's going to be it. Panthers probably just call off the hunt here. And that's exactly the case. 10-point victory here for the McClatchy Lions in a hard-fought game. Great job by both sides, Woodside, Prairie, and McClatchy Lions. Will be back. Who will be our NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp Player of the Game? We'll find out next. Welcome back here as we go again. 55-45 our score. McClatchy over the Panthers of Woodside Priory. And Lauren Goodman working on getting our NCS TV basketball player of the game. We go to Lauren now live.
NorCal Sports TV Summer Camp Player of the Game, Tamaria Rump. Came off the bench, 10 points. What's your role really to help the team out as you come off the bench and really a spark for your team?
I just try to give my team more energy and get them riled up to open up the game. And that's pretty much it.
Now, you didn't have any fear driving down the lane, really attacking aggressively, just trying to get something to create. When you get to the free throw line, what is your thought process to knocking the free throws? You shot really well from the free throw line today.
I just take a deep breath and just let the rock go. Yeah, it's pretty much. I got a little method. Take like 3 dribbles, breathe in, and then I'll shoot it.
Now, as a freshman, you played really well this season coming on for the McClatchy Lions. What has really been your role on this team thus far? You've had some 15-point games, some big games where you've actually started. So it's been up and down, but how has your freshman year been so far?
It's been good. I like the role that I have. I don't want to just, like, I'm kind of a weapon off the bench, which is a good thing. I'm fine with that. I just like to spark my team up. That's pretty much my role. Defense a lot of offensive driving because we got like a shooting team, and I'm like a different kind of thing, like a driver. So yeah, that's pretty much my role.
Now, getting this win, going back into league, how does this prepare you guys? Does it get you guys more focused and tighten up as you guys need to finish out league? I know you guys got a big game against Laguna coming up in the second half. How big was this game for you guys?
It was good because that loss for Laguna was kind of tough, so this was a good win for us. So yeah, it was a good win.
Well, congratulations on being our player of the game. Jeremy.
All right, thank you, Lauren, there. Once again, our final score, McClatchy 55, Woodside 45. For our director, Luis Rangel, Lauren Woodson, Jeremy Hurtado, signing off one last time from the St. Mary's MLK Showcase. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, we'll see you again on NorCal Sports TV.